What's up, you guys? So I am about to do my meal prep, so I figured I would make another live video just to show you guys what I have going on this week. I also just made a post about some infused water and eating things like watermelon to have a healthy colon. If you have ever struggled with like being bloated or being tired, which I know we all have because we live in America, you might need to do a cleanse or like a detox to kind of cleanse your colon. It's a super good thing to do every once in a while just because of all the processed foods that we eat. And if you smoke cigarettes and anything like that, you should think about doing a colon cleanse every once in a while just so that you're cleaning it out and you're not feeling bloated. But yeah, anyway, so what I'm doing this week for my meal prep, I already have my snacks kind of excuse me, I already have my snacks prepped, so I'm not going to show you guys that, but I'm doing veggies and hummus and Greek yogurt and buffalo sauce and hard-boiled eggs. Let me just fix this. So for another snack, I'm going to do, this is zucchini. I just used a slicer and sliced thin slices and let it dry out. So I'm going to do that with hummus and then some veggies here and roll it up, and they're going to be a really pretty snack. So I will do that first, and then I'll show you what I have going on for my lunch meal prep. Then I have like one of these little like flat, I don't know, they're like flat, so it's easier to like spread the hummus on here. So I'm just going to spread it across here, and this is just plain, or no, it's actually roasted garlic hummus. Can you guys see this okay? Hopefully. I can't really tell because the comments are like right in the way of my food. But you want to make sure too, like I've had these drying out for like an hour because otherwise zucchini is like really watery and it'll be hard, it's hard to spread the hummus on here. It won't stick unless they're like dried out. So I have more underneath here too that are just in a paper towel. And you guys know I'm all about the color, so I've got all kinds of different colored peppers that I just cut up so I can put in here and make it look pretty. Then I also am going to do some with some, these are pickled beets. Beets are really good for, hi Sharon. Oh, and thanks Tim. Oh, your meal prep for you. So anyways, these are pickled beets. So pickled beets are also a really good thing for your colon as well. But yeah, so what I do is I just put like a couple of each color because I'm all about that color contrast. And then these ends are just like because I don't waste anything, or at least I try not to. So these are just like the leftover, when I peeled it, I had some zucchini left. So I just like cut them up so I can put it inside the roll-ups. Yeah, you can totally do homemade hummus, which is better for you and you're controlling what's in it. I am just kind of lazy and don't have time to make hummus, so I just do the store-bought. But I would definitely, if you want to make your own hummus, I would say go for it. It's definitely a lot better than the store-bought. I wish Facebook would let us have like music on here, but they won't. So then I just kind of roll it up. And look how pretty it is. So pretty, it's so colorful. And so I'm just gonna set these right here. I'm gonna set them upright so you can see. Let's see. They're kind of messy, but not too bad. It's kind of like sushi, but it's like veggie sushi. And you guys know I'm in love with sushi. So one zucchini gets you about, depending on the size, but this is about one zucchini, and it got me 10 of these little like slices. It was a pretty big one too, pretty thick. And your hands are gonna get gross, but that's okay. So instead of hummus, you could use Greek yogurt, you could use cream cheese if you're, I don't eat cream cheese, but if you want to do that, it wouldn't be as healthy, but you could use cream cheese, or you could even use, I'm trying to think of some other things you could use besides hummus if you don't like hummus. I'd say Greek yogurt and then season it with whatever you want. That would be a good one. And it would be protein too. All right, so that's for these ones, and I'm actually gonna put buffalo and ranch. I use Bolt House ranch dressing, and I'm gonna put that on top of these when I eat them, but I'm gonna make the pickled beet ones too. I'm not gonna put buffalo sauce on the pickled beet ones though, because that just does not sound like a good combination. Oh, Sharon, you should send me that hummus recipe that you have, if you have one. All right, so now I'm just gonna do the pickled beets. I love beets. They're really good for you. However, they're not really good for someone who has braces. They stain my teeth, so that's one. They'll stain your hands even, like just by touching them. So I have braces, so I try not to, actually, I still eat them, but I'm just like careful when I'm eating them. So look how pretty it is. The green and the red from the beets gives you that pretty color contrast. It's so pretty. So I'm just doing 5 of each, 5 of the beets, 5 of the peppers, and yeah. I don't know if these are gonna fit. I might have to get another container, or else I might just squeeze them in. But these are such a good healthy snack, and they're pretty and they're healthy. And my hands are getting stained red right now. All right. I'm trying to read the comments as I do this, so if I see them, I will respond. And look at that, I had just enough. And I have a little bit of this extra, so I'm just gonna sprinkle that on there too. Seriously, colorful food makes me so happy. It's like art. Oh, oops. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my hands because they're gonna get stained from the beet juice. And then I'll show you my lunch prep. But look at how pretty they are. Aren't they so pretty? I seriously am like, I just am in love with colorful food. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll show you my lunch. I've got like tons of pots and pans in my sink from meal prepping, so it makes it hard to wash my hands right now. Hey guys, hey everyone that's watching. I'm just looking at the comments quick. Okay, so for our lunches, I am doing, for me, I'm doing a sweet potato, some roasted veggies, and some shredded chicken. For Justin, I'm doing some white rice, veggies, and chicken. So I'm gonna start with me first. This is like a small sweet potato, so I'm just gonna do one small sweet potato for myself. And I'm making Monday through Thursday, and I'm prepping a fifth one because that's what we're going to eat for dinner. I have a couple left over that I will just have throughout the week in my fridge. Okay. I need more counter space. And then when I roasted these veggies, I roasted fajita veggies because on tomorrow we're gonna have chicken fajitas with the leftover chicken that I made because I made enough to have leftovers. And then my veggies. So all I have to do is just heat it up. So really, instead of just making tonight's dinner, I made tonight's dinner and tomorrow's dinner and lunch for the entire week. I'm telling you guys, meal prep saves so much time. People are always like, I don't have time to meal prep. But I promise you, if you meal prep, you're gonna save time. And I'm so jealous of Justin because his meal prep is sushi rice. And I really love sushi rice and I really want to eat it. But instead, I'm eating a sweet potato as my carb. So there's a little left over, and since Justin is trying to actually gain weight, I'm just gonna like divide this evenly to give him a little extra carb. Probably is about 1.5 worth, I'd say, of his carb. Maybe even almost 2. And this little rice cooker, actually Justin got me for Valentine's Day like a long time ago with like a sushi making kit. And I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. If you don't have a rice cooker, you should definitely get one because if you eat a lot of rice. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the veggies. And I just have cauliflower, zucchini, peppers, onions, just a mixture of veggies. And you could even do, to save money, you could totally even do frozen. I didn't. These are fresh. But if you wanted to save some money, you could definitely do frozen because people tell me all the time that they can't afford to eat healthy, it's too expensive. You can use frozen veggies and it's still okay. Just obviously kind of look and to make sure there's not added stuff to the frozen veggies. then whatever's left over, I'm just gonna kind of evenly distribute across here. So it's about a little over 1 cup worth of veggies for each of us. I'd say about 1.5. And these little containers that I use, that's what I use to measure out, to make sure I'm eating enough veggies, proteins, carbs, all of that. And then I roasted these in olive oil, so that will be my oil. All right, now, and then the chicken, I just made a big batch of it in my Instant Pot and then shredded it. I don't know, I made around Friday or Thursday, I made chicken in the oven, and it just is not as good to me as it is in the Instant Pot. In the Instant Pot, it comes out and it's like juicy and soft and tastes so much better because I use chicken stock in the Instant Pot when I'm cooking it, and it takes seriously 12 minutes to cook a huge package of chicken, which is amazing. Then I'm going to add about another half to Justin's just because he's eating more protein than I am. So I'm going to just add like a little half container to his. And then I have this leftover chicken, which is going to be tomorrow's dinner with the fajita peppers. So I don't have to cook dinner tomorrow. I don't have to cook dinner tonight because one of these is our dinner tonight. So I'm saving a ton of time. So yeah, that is our meal prep, our lunches for the week. And then to season it, I will probably pour some hot sauce over it. Just to kind of make it taste a little bit better, not taste so plain, because chicken and rice or chicken and sweet potatoes can be kind of plain. Oops. So I'm gonna flip this around, maybe. And there is our meal prep. And my kitchen is a disaster. And then here's some little snacks that I made. They're so pretty. All right, guys, let me know if you have questions.